Good day, weird wastewater workers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Resident Evil 3. It's episode 12 of Resi 3. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out. We progressed inside the Dead Factory. I am in the right location, because we are going to, in this room, as denoted in the red on the screen, we are going to the far green, or the far yellow door, past this elevator to this one, which we had just unlocked at the end of the last episode. As we go deeper and deeper into the Dead Factory, which of course will be the last section of the game if it is in any way similar to the another Biohazard Wimmis thing. If it is in any way similar to the previous two Resident Evil games. I'm not saying I'm sensing a pattern. The steam is concerning. Okay, so we go by. See, it's blinking, so I assume something's gonna happen.
You're still wandering around.
Nikolai? So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death.
That's great. Except I have no intention of contributing to your retirement fund.
Well, he has ceased to be in Resi 3. Also, let's face it, Nikolai, whether it was going to be whatever just killed you, it was far too undestructive and explodey to be Nemi, and we blew up the giant worm monster previously. So, I don't know what the hell it is, but... Well, no. Nemi had tentacles. Anyway, I assume that Umbrella, if you're the only supervisor left, Umbrella would have a much easier time eliminating you and keeping things quiet that way. Now what? Oh, I see his hand. Look up. Please insert a system disk to unlock. Oh, balls. We've used our one system disk. Yes? Seems to be part of electrical equipment. Nothing suspicious about it, except how much it costs. Door solidly locked. Okay. Did I put the system disk away? I may have. Oh, there's a thing taped to the wall. It looks suspiciously like a 3.5-inch floppy disk, but it's probably not what they're looking for. Oh, there it is. Right there. Convenient. Is. What have I got? I got that and that. We're getting close enough to the end of the game where there's like this nagging thought in my head about Magnum. You know? I don't think we're there yet, but it's playing in my head. It's like, do I want to load up with the Magnum now, or do I want to wait? Oh, right, I blew by. Have we been to the... No, eh? Card key reader. No, so that's the end of the game. Because we don't have the card key. So we gotta keep progressing until such time as we find. And took the long way, oh well. So this is system disk, so we're gonna put in... I keep calling them Mo discs, because that's what they were in Resi 1. I assume if you're watching along, there's a... Well, either you're... Hopefully you've watched along all my playthroughs of Resi, but also you may have played Resi before, so the term MODISC is not something I would necessarily have to explain to everyone watching, but just in case. Oh, it won't even let me go through the door. It's got a drive.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in 3. Please evacuate immediately.
Well, how am I supposed to evacuate if you've locked the goddamn door? I should have brought them Magnum. I was right. Why am I always right when I want to not be right? Interesting. What's happening, Daniel? Okay, no. It has something to do with that, I just don't know how to... I don't know how to trigger it, though. Okay. So do I have to stand in front of this and then get ready to dodge? No, okay, not like that. Oh, he's doing the leg sweep. That's not going to help me. Oh, he's doing the leg sweep into the other thing. Come on, up and at him, Jill. Ooh, nice dodge, Jill. Just at yellow. Good. Is there a button do I push? Just Foss is too tight to turn. Told you I need to... Oh. It's the sweeping. Oh. How do I do this? Oh. I had a vague idea of how to... Woo! Okay, I had a vague idea of what I was doing. Okay, okay. Okay, so we got a couple things happening here. We got the... So I don't need the... I probably will need the key. But we need the... MODISC. I probably don't need that. I do need the Magnum and the bullets. And I'm keeping the extra... thingamajig, the extra first aid spray. But I was right about needing backup from Nemi. Now if I charge forward, it'll give us the Nikolai cutscene right there.
You're still wandering around.
You can skip it. He's dead now. Oh my god. Oh wait, not yet. Wait for the steam to dissipate. Oh my god. There's... And here lies a poor Nikolai. So... Oh, I'm just slightly off. There we go. We got the Magnum in hand. Good. Now, can I skip this cutscene? Or is it just gonna keep... Well, the timer, yeah? That would be a good way to cheese it, is if the timer... Four-minute timer, why bother when I got... I missed. Oh, come on. Lame. There, get one of them. Oh, balls. I don't know if that hit what I wanted to hit, but... There's the trip. How am I doing? Turn around. Did I get him? No, it won't. He's smart enough to back off. That's annoying. Hey, there we go. Business. Oop. That one. Nope, almost. That one. Now we need to burn one. Get the reload in. Alright. Where is he? Oh, there he is. How am I doing? I'm fine. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting him to give me the old reach around there. I think I got him that time. With a minute and change to spare. Haha! Maybe not. Alright, so will you take the card key? Yes! There's a card key reader. Then use the goddamn card key! I don't think I can run fast enough to clear this place in 50 whatever seconds. Oh no, there's a cutscene. Well, we just escaped the garbage masher on the detention level.
Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Please don't put a timer on me. Give me a reload there. I should be fine for a couple minutes, so... They're gonna at least give me half an opportunity to save, right? Oh, for fun. It's the end stage zombies here. But I don't like the looks of how things are down there. Alright. Yeah. Let's take a look at my armaments. That's probably fine. Do I cheat and use my last bits of, How many, A's and B's do I have? I have just enough to make another round of Magnum bullets. Alright, we're just hastily Doing this. We need a reloading tool. A first aid spray, a magnum bullets, a key card. And I need a magnum proper. Alright. And we need to save. One last thing. Save because it's going to be the last chance I get. Oh yeah, and I might want to heal before I get out of here. Alright. I'm just banging through ideas as I go, right? I know I get a bit of flack for never using the, There's a facility key, I saw. We haven't used yet, but we have to at some point, right? This one. Don't want to get caught short. Alright, let's go. Yeah, logically. Yes, it's off to our right, screen left. This one. That requires a key card. Now are we going to be... This is why I kept up. Did I just get it? 3? I almost had a 3 for the price of 1 sale. I got 2 there at the end, so... Still have both those keys, though. Action music's done. Now.
Jill! Jill, where are you? If you can hear this transmission, respond immediately!
I'm here. What's up?
I got us a ride. The chopper engines are running and ready to go.
On my way.
The city's about to become ground zero. Hurry up! And don't forget to take that device with you.
What does it do?
That device tracks the distance of the approaching missile. Make sure you bring it with you. Now listen to me. Don't give up. We're both gonna survive this. Just get over here!
Thank you, Scorpion. It's a portable radar receiver. You've got the radar receiver.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
It's the one time we don't want the D. And then you go down the ladder? Well, what other choice do I have? Oh. The just in case box. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, God damn it. Alright, well, we wasted a whole bunch of ammo shooting dead zombies, I was going to say, but, you know... God, now what? I ain't got time to mess around. Where am I? Dead Factory 1F, okay. I'm just finding where we're going. Well, we aren't going that way. What's this? That's clawed up. You see on the top there. What on earth?
Checking system. Checking data. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
Power distribution is marked as 3. No, okay. Here's 2. Power's going outside, can be unlocked now. Oh, this is yellow. This is different. Can I push it in? No. Okay. What can I do with it? What the hell? It's one of Umbrella's deadly bioweapons. Oh, I can push it in.
Battery connected.
Oh, is the bioweapon not as dead as I'd hoped? Oh, it's a different bioweapon. Oh, it's eating the other bioweapon. And growing. Or is that... What? Or is this final stage Nemi? Hey, where's that number 2 here? Oh, he's coming over the top. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Am I poisoned? Got that just in case. Okay, so it's going to do a thing. What thing is it doing? Do I push? I don't get back up there, I think. Okay, I need to reload. What are you doing? I need to reload. Do I need to draw him into the corner there? He's gonna give me a hard time with this, isn't he? How am I doing for that? Okay, 4. He's in line. Blow him the... There we go. Took a little heat, but we're good.
Warning. System overheating. Enter cooldown mode.
Hey, you did your job. Where's the door? Oh. On the other side. Alright, I got 202 and a ticking clock. Oh, do I have to do this again? What are my options here? Exterminate. What the hell? She has to look extra badass, marching it down.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
I'm hoping that's saving me time in the long run. We're now down to under 3 minutes to get to the end. An elevator control panel, will you operate it? Yes. Since we can't go back, we must go onwards and downwards. How am I doing? Okay.
Jill! Over here!
Oh, we made it?
I guess we're all set.
All right then, we're out of here.
Oh no.
It's here. It's time to go.
The literal nuclear option. It does make you wonder if any government would actually attempt, to do the actual nuclear option if it came to a zombie outbreak like this.
I've had it. This time they've gone too far.
Nothing's happening. It's just white. Fade to black. And
now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Bacillus Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon
City. Okay. That is an epilogue, I guess. And now Finn? And Finn! And Finn. That is Resi 3 in the books, in the pocket, and out of sight. Well, I was warned this was the shortest of the Resident Evil games. But you know what? That was reasonably, it was nice, it was focused, it was straightforward. Other than, sort of the very beginning, trying to kind of wrap my head around what the hell I was doing, where I was supposed to go. And I feel like that's sort of the case with all of the Resi games. It kind of opens up and then kind of funnels you down into kind of directing you towards the finish. I think this was the same as well. I just wish they had different tricks with their endings. I mean, in this case, the Nemesis, wasn't an out of there, he transformed along the way, yes, but it wasn't like he was, out of nowhere end monster like the Tyrant in 1. And at least, we had the Gyrant in Resi 2. But, it was... I have no idea who Dario is. Oh, no, he was the guy from the start. Right. But yes, I wish they got a different trick at the end in the lab. I mean, I get that you're just funneling in towards the end of the story, but still, it's like... If you get where I'm going. But no, this is a good game. I feel like they've kind of... It's, I'm just trying to think of how I want to phrase it, because... Like, the first game, it was like, you could tell they were finding their feet after playing the second one. You could see that, okay, they've got this figured out in this one. It's nice, it's tight, it's focused. I like it. So, they did a good job with this one as well. And so, I'm cool with this. So, I think 2 and 3, they kind of find they found their footing at Capcom. Even if they had 2 different teams working on it, they both kind of figured out where they were going with it. Even if apparently they don't necessarily always get it right. Number of saves 20. Well, I mean, that's less than 2 an episode. You gotta give me some... No ranking or nothing, though. It's just like 620 and number of saves. I just want to... I want to check one thing. If I could spell... What does friend of the channel... Any percent heavy rebirth, which is the... Well, no, mine is any percent light rebirth. So, Josh Sandwich, friend of the channel, his any percent heavy rebirth... so that's his closest equivalent he's got on his speedrun.com profile to me. His time is 43:28 as his best time, 20th overall in the world. And I think we missed by, just a bit, because we're at 380 minutes, which is, 9.5 times the size, times the length. Or, well, it's a little less. It's closer to 9 because it's 43 for Josh. But yeah, so we're about... Took us 9 times as long to do this as it would Josh for do it. But yeah, you know what? I'm coming for his record. But yeah, that's Resi 3. And it's still only September. Whatever shall I do next? You'll have to find out next time on Resident Evil. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is UnsilentOnAir, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, there's plenty more Resis 1, 2, and 3 on the playlists there on the screen, in the description down below. More videos any time on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.